today's video, we're going to be talking about the spiritual uses of turmeric. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new. Make sure you subscribe before you leave, that way you'll never miss out on another video. Okay, so today we're going to be talking all about turmeric. Turmeric is something that I grew up with as a child. It was always in my house, always in our food. I never understood the benefits of it, the magic of it, until I grew older and moved out, and then I tried to get my hands on turmeric and I couldn't because of COVID, and all the Indian stores are like way far away from my house. So I ordered it online and I finally have my hands on turmeric and I love it. I love what it's doing for me. I love what it's doing for my relationship. We'll get into that. I just love it. Cooking has changed. Turmeric is amazing, and we're going to get into the spiritual uses as well as some health benefits of it too. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. This is turmeric. It's basically a yellow powder, and turmeric actually looks very, very similar to ginger. And basically, I mean, you can mistake the two, but turmeric is way more orange. If you cut turmeric root, ginger looks more white and turmeric is purely this color. You have to be careful with turmeric because it does stain if you use way too much of it. Turmeric is an herb of renewal. It spices things up. Use it when you feel like your magic or your rituals need a boost, or your relationship, your life, your finances, anything that you want to bring a boost into, you use turmeric. We'll get into that. It's bright yellowish orangish color. It's associated with the sun, and the sun energy is masculine energy. It's action oriented energy. It is warmth, it is joy, it's happiness, it's growth, it's new life. It's also very, very corresponding to the solar plexus chakra. Solar plexus chakra governs our confidence, our willpower, how strong we feel, how able we feel to do anything, to accomplish anything, just how we view ourselves, how strong we believe in ourselves. The first way that I used it, and the first, immediately, as soon as I got this in the mail, I made tea. So I have a video on my channel where I make a golden turmeric elixir. Basically, that is turmeric tea. So what you will do, you can actually refer back to that video if you search it up on my channel, but you just get some milk, you get some turmeric. I would use a half a teaspoon to a teaspoon, and then you add whatever else you want in your tea. Usually I use cardamom and ginger and sugar, and you kind of boil that for a little bit, and you strain it and you drink it. Before you drink it, you want to put your right hand over it and you want to infuse it. Make sure that you get your right hand heated. So either you can go like this to get heat in your right hand. Like right now, my hand is very, very warm. My fingertips are very warm. And if you ask anybody that knows me, everybody always makes fun of me that I'm cold-blooded because my body, my hands, my feet are always like ice cold. And only rarely do they get warm, and that's when I'm doing readings or I'm doing spiritual work. The energy warms my whole body up, and so right now I feel very, very warm. Turmeric tea is actually very good health-wise because it's anti-inflammatory. It helps ease anxiety and depression. It's known to lift your mood, which in my case, my opinion, it definitely does that. It's great for gas and bloating. I don't know if you guys are suffering with gas and bloating. I know when I'm about to start my period, I do get very, very bloated. And this is something that actually helps, not just with the bloating, but the PMS symptoms, and also just to calm you down and get rid of the inflammation in the body. Another thing is that it boosts your immune system. So what we're going through right now worldwide, turmeric would be something to help boost your immune system. The second way that I like to use turmeric is if you are in a relationship, you want to use a red candle. You can use a jar red candle, you can use a chime candle, you can use a red birthday candle, you can use a red tea light candle. Get yourself a red candle if you're in a relationship. Add some turmeric on there and light it. It helps to spice the relationship up. It helps to bring life back into the relationship, protects the relationship from evil eye, from negativity, from gossip. It's very, very good for if you're in a relationship. I'm going to be doing this on Patreon. If you guys are members of my Patreon, you're going to see this within the next few days, hopefully. But if you want to see this ritual, head over to Patreon, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to prep a red candle with turmeric for reigniting your relationship. This could actually be any relationship that you want to reconcile. This is something that happens very, very fast with using these two ingredients, so I don't want to share it here. I don't know, I just don't feel comfortable sharing those things here for some reason. I feel more comfortable sharing it on Patreon, where it's more intimate. I know you guys, and I can talk to you guys. It's more personal, because this is such a personal ritual. But basically, the gist of it is you just sprinkle some turmeric onto your red candle. You can write your name and your partner's name and light it. You can also put the candle right in front of a photo of you and your partner and light it. You can light it in your bedroom where you and your partner sleep. Those are some things you could do to spice up the relationship, reignite the relationship. If it's dead and dull and boring, you can like spice it back up. If you're super bored in your own life, you can use turmeric to spice up your own life. And you could use any color candle you want at this point when you're doing something for yourself. You have to follow your own intuition, do your research. You can just Google candle correspondence and you will find red, green, blue, any color and what they mean. So do your own research. I get questions all the time about what candle should I use for this? What candle should I use for that? It's on Google. Just like, I don't understand how some people want you to do all the work. The third way to use it, and this is one of my absolute favorites, is to use turmeric as a face mask or even a whole body scrub. So I have a few videos on my channel of how to use this as a face mask. I have the whole recipe on my channel. I'll link it down below if I get a chance, but you can just search it up in my channel and my videos. But basically what the easiest thing is really quick that I do is I will add a little bit of milk, maybe like a spoonful of milk, and half a teaspoon or a tablespoon of milk with a teaspoon of turmeric. Mix it up, and I will put it on my face and leave it there for half an hour, and then I'll wash it off. You don't want to use too much turmeric because it will stain your skin, unless if that's what you're going for. You guys see like if you guys have ever been to an Indian wedding, you know that it's a few days of ceremonies that lead up to the wedding. One of the ceremonies is a turmeric ceremony where the bride and the groom are like covered with turmeric on their faces, sometimes on their bodies. And what this does is it purifies them. It blesses them for their new journey to keep it healthy, protected, spiced. And yeah, so that's a reason that I really, really love to use turmeric on my skin. It also, not only does it bring so many blessings, but it makes your skin look insane. Like, it makes your skin glow. It brings radiance. What it does is starts blood circulation in your skin, and what that does is make you look refreshed, glowing, healthy, fresh, younger. It's great for pores, it's great for wrinkles, it's great for getting rid of dead skin cells, because that can accumulate on our skin. Now, if you really think about it, and I've actually personally seen it with all of the weddings that I have been through and been involved in, and personally tried this for myself. When you use turmeric on your skin, the results are instantaneous, and I think that's why it's used so heavily. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's why it's used so heavily in that ritual or ceremony before a wedding, because it gives you such fast results on your skin. It's insane the way your skin looks after one use. So that's something, like, anytime I feel like I need a boost in my skin, refresher in my skin, or I just feel like I just am looking kind of ratchet, I'll grab my turmeric and some milk. You can also use yogurt. You can also use, use water if you don't have anything. But yeah, turmeric is amazing for your skin. And remember, our skin has a lot to do with our spirituality, because if we have bad skin, if we are struggling with our skin, for a lot of us, it affects our mood, it affects our self-esteem and our self-confidence. Like, it will affect you somehow. So our skin, we have to take care of it. Our skin, our suit, our bodysuit, our meat suit, it's with us forever. It's ours. It's the only skin we're ever gonna have. Now, we pay hundreds and thousands of dollars for like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, and there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. But my point is, we spend so much money on certain things for our bodies and for ourselves, and then when you spend that much money on those things, how much do you take care of it? You take care of it like nothing else, right? You don't want it to get dented, scratched, dirty, dusty, anything. You will take care of that because you spent so much money on it. We don't do that with our skin, which is more valuable than any of that stuff. And I feel like that's important. Like, we have to treat our skin just as valuable as we treat like $1,000 or $100, I don't know how much they go for, like Louis Vuitton bodysuit. I don't know, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Like we spend so much money on these things, and then we take care of it so well. You know, get it dry clean, make sure it doesn't shrink, blah 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 blah. But are you doing the same thing for your skin, which is invaluable? There's no price on this. It's more valuable than anything. Use turmeric. Fourth way you can use turmeric spiritually is to infuse your food with it. So when you cook, you can use turmeric. Now, you can use turmeric in basically anything. Meat, it's really, really good. Potatoes, vegetables, sprinkle a little bit on for color, taste, spices it up. Another thing is, before you put your turmeric in your food, speak your intention. Like, if you're doing a pinch, take a pinch out, speak your intention. Like, I infuse this turmeric for the purpose of happiness, love, spicing things up, whatever it is. And then you sprinkle it into your food or your tea or whatever. But what I like to do is I like to put it in a jar like this, and then I will charge this entire jar. So this is charged turmeric right here. And I'll use this in my food, my face masks, my rituals. Like, this is some potent charged turmeric. And so charge your turmeric before you infuse it in food. And if you are in a relationship and you want to reignite the energy of the relationship, use it in your food. The fifth way to use turmeric is to mix it with honey. This is something that I love to do. So you want to take a few spoons of honey, a few spoons of turmeric, depending on how much honey you use, and then you sprinkle that in there and you stir it. While you're stirring your honey, put your intention into it. If you use honey with turmeric together, the power of that is to sweeten, it's to bring things to you, it's to spice things up, it's to bring things back to life, it's for growth, it's for protection, it's to it's a very, very beautiful energy, because honey is to sweeten, to attract, to draw closer to you, to persuade. You can actually make your own and put it in a jar or like a bottle or something, and just drop your honey and turmeric in there, prepare it, charge it under the full moon, new moon, like candles in front of it, charge it. Honey and turmeric mixture, what can you do with it? If you're trying to sweeten up your relationship and reignite your relationship, you can use that honey in tea with your partner. You can use it in, if you guys are drinking wine together, use that. You can infuse it in desserts and food. If you guys are eating dessert together, top it off with your honey turmeric mixture. If you guys are doing this to sweeten up money energy, to spice up your money energy, you can anoint a cash of yours, coins of yours. You can also put it on your wallet and your purse. Don't put a lot, because honey is sticky. Just dab a little bit, but it will sweeten and attract and spice up your whatever your intention is. You can put in your morning coffees or afternoon coffees, or to sweeten things up between you and your partner. You can also dab this on photos. You can put it in a candle. You could put it in a honey jar. It helps you attract very, very good, happy, uplifting, exciting energy. All right, so those were some ways that you could use turmeric. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want to make more videos like this. And since I stopped doing client readings were taking up so much of my time, so that's why I kind of just stopped, because for me personally, it's not healthy for me to do client readings. But now I have more time because I learned to say no. It's a big thing, and actually using turmeric helped me do that. It spiced up my confidence in myself to say no. So now I have more time to do videos like this for you guys, because I know that there's a majority of you guys, most of you guys want to do the work yourself. I've noticed that, and I love that, because there's no greater power for you to manifest anything than yourself. Like, there's no greater power for you than your own power. Like, and that goes very, very deep. I might even do a video about that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are interested in the ritual for relationship spicing up, that's gonna be on Patreon. I might just film this right after I film this. So I'll talk to you guys real soon. Bye.